Guys, here's my 1989 Honda NX650, also known as the Dominator in Europe. This is my part 1 video of installing an external oil cooler on this bike. The reason why I wanted to purchase an external oil cooler is based upon the reviews that I've read, is that you could potentially see a 25 to 30 degree temperature drop in your oil, which will ultimately increase the longevity of your engine. Considering building something myself, when I came across some photos and some reviews on Thumper Talk about a gentleman named Mark from SuttonCycleWorks.com that produces this kit, so I decided to go ahead and get myself one. I received it in the mail, and let me pan over real quickly, and this is what I got. So I got myself a box. And I have to forewarn you, I've already opened up the box and I removed the packaging around the hardware so I could show it to you guys a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and open up the box and let's see what we've got. So the first thing we got is a 5-fin Jags oil cooler. Brand new, incredible quality. Set that down. Next item that we got, and this is where it gets really interesting. I removed this fin from some packaging, and it's all aluminum, the handmade, the quality and the craftsmanship of this piece of hardware is just amazing. So let me just go ahead and set that down. This particular fin, guys, is going to go directly over the top of your oil cooler to prevent it from getting damaged by rocks or additional debris. So I'll put that right there. Next item we have here are 6 clamps. And I'll set that over here. Next item are 2 oil lines. Next item is a aluminum bracket that will mount to the engine and also mount to the oil cooler. The bracket has, bracket has 2 rubber mounts on here, most likely for vibration or to prevent vibration. Set that down. Next item that we received are 3 spacers and 2 small washers, also made out of aluminum. Next item are 3 bolts and some additional hardware. Set that down. And last but not least that came in the box, our instruction manual for the Honda NX650 by SuttonCycleWorks.com. As I mentioned earlier, Mark during the day is a graphics artist and produced this kit for his own personal XR650 and also decided to make it for the NX650. It's approximately 13 to 14 pages in length, and the first time I opened it, guys, extremely impressed. The attention to detail, the quality, the diagrams, the verbiage is impressive. I mean, Mark goes through step-by-step instructions on installing this kit on your bike. Our plan is to follow these instructions and create a video out of it. So a quick recap in terms of what we've got with the box, with the kit. The instruction manual, hardware, the bracket, 2 oil cooler lines, the rings, the fin, and the oil cooler itself. So let's pan back over to the bike. And as I mentioned, this is part 1 of this video to talk about the kit and also talk about some of the prep work. So it's time to discuss the prep work that needs to be done on the bike before we install the kit. So first and foremost, I removed the plastic fairings on the side of the bike. The seat has to be removed. The next item that needs to be removed is the gas tank. On my gas tank, on the Honda NX650, you've got a bolt that goes through here that goes into the gas tank. That had to be removed. I'll come down on my bike, and you may see this also on other XR650s, is on the left-hand side of the engine, there is a smog valve which sits right here. Last week I removed mine and I purchased a Honda NX XR 650 smog block off kit You can purchase that kit on eBay. It costs about $20, $21. And also on YouTube, you will find a instruction video on how to install that block-off kit onto the bike. Very simple. Took me about 35 to 40 minutes to install it. Next item that we need to do on the bike in preparation to install the oil cooler is to drain the oil. So we will then go ahead and drain the oil. Let me pan over here real quickly. And next item that needs to be done are the headers have got to be removed. I've already unbolted mine in preparation for this, so I'm going to be removing the headers. And the reason why we've got to remove the headers is at the base of the oil reservoir, which sits up underneath here, up underneath the gas tank, there is a metal tube. You can actually see it right here. This metal tube goes from the top of the oil reservoir all the way down to the base of the engine. This oil cooler line we are going to mark probably right about here based upon the instruction manual. And we're going to mark it, we're going to remove that line, and then we're going to cut it. And the reason why we have to cut it is because we are going to install the oil cooler lines from the oil cooler itself to the top, and then also about halfway down right about here. So the oil is going to drain out the top of the engine, or the top of the oil reservoir, into our oil cooler, which is going to be over here, and then come back around and then go into the base of the engine. So a quick recap on the items that has to be prepared, which I will be doing in preparation for the next video. So remove the plastic fairings on the side of the bike, remove the seat, the gas tank, the small block-off valve has got to be either removed or installed if you have one. Take off your headers, and last but not least, drain the oil out of the bike. So when we come back, I'm going to have all of those items prepared on the bike to begin the next video of installing the SuttonCycleWorks external oil cooler. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you at the next one.